afternoon. How was lunch?
Good.
Good. You guys have recess?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
Basketball. Football.
Yeah.
Running.
Yeah. Today we're going to start the lesson with a little activity, okay? So in your groups, I want you guys to pick like your group leader who's going to be writing for us. So for this activity, these are the instructions. Listed below are a list of frequently confused words. Can you match the right words to one another? Okay, so the leader of your group who's writing, you're going to throw a line straight down the middle. That's all you're going to do. Everyone have that? Now, with your group, you're going to talk together. You're going to match the word in this box to the one on the side, okay? So let's do the first one together, okay? So our first word we're going to start is new. So you're going to put new on the left side at the top. And it shows like this. Everyone got that? Okay, so what word on this side of our options would go with the new? What do you think? Yeah? Yeah, do you guys know how to pronounce this word? New. Yeah, so you're going to write new on the right side. Okay, so now with the rest of your group, I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to finish the rest of the words and match it to the thing, okay? If you need help, you can ask me. And when you're done, give me a thumbs up. Are all groups ready? Yeah. Okay, let's go over our answer. Night. What do we match night with? Yes?
Night.
Spell. Can you spell it?
N-I-G-H-T.
Yep. Okay. Here. What do we match with here? Yes?
H-E-A-R.
Yeah. How do you say it?
Here.
Yeah. Why might these words be tricky to use in our writings? What patterns did you guys notice when you guys were writing the words on each side? Yeah? Can you hear that? They don't mean the same thing. Anything else? Yeah?
Like, they have the same, like, sound.
Same sound. Yes. Exactly. Evelyn?
They're spelled different.
They're spelled differently. Yes. They're tricky because the words are pronounced the same. The spelling is only different by a few letters. And if you use the wrong word in your writing, it can change the entire meaning of your sentence. What is the name for these type of words? Do you guys know what these words are called? Yes?
Homophone.
Homophones, yes. They're called homophones. So what even are homophones? So we kind of like gave the definition already. So anyone know the definition of a homophone? Yep.
Two words sound same but are spelled different.
Yes. So homophones are words that sound the same as another word, but they have different meaning, spelling, and usage. So we're going to be looking at homophones today. We're going to be working on 2, 2, and 2 in your and your. Our standard today is we're going to be able to correctly use frequently confused words, examples 2, 2, 2, and there. And then our objectives is I can identify homophones, I can use the correct homophone in my writing, I can define each pair of confused words and provide examples, and I can use context clues to help determine which word to use. We're going to watch this video on homophones, and it's going to talk about 2, 2, 2 in your and what you hear about those. So I'm going to see the definition, maybe examples how to use the words, stuff like that, okay? If you miss it, it's okay, because we're still going to talk about it after the video. Okay, so first we're going to talk about 2, 2, and 2. We're going to talk about 2, T-W-O. This refers to the number 2. It is the amount of something. I want everyone to put up 2 fingers. This is going to help you remember that T-W-O is the number 2 because your fingers are representing the W. Also, if you see a blank followed by a noun or your units like seconds, feet, minutes, you're most likely to use the number 2. So again, another example, I slept for 2 hours. Next we have T-O. This expresses motion in a direction or in location. This one, put your left hand up and point it straight up. Then you're going to take your right hand and put it right on top. If you look, you just made the word to, T-O. This is going to help you remember that T-O refers to a direction because you're pointing. You're pointing to the direction. You're going to school or you're going to read your book. That makes sense? This one, if you see a blank in a sentence followed by a location or an action, you're most likely going to use T-O. Our last 2 is T-O-O. This has 2 meanings. It can mean also, and it also can mean excessively extreme or to a very high degree. For this one, you're going to make 2 circles with your hands. So you have 2 circles, and it's going to help you that number T-O-O has 2 meanings. So the first meaning is very high, extremely. So you're going to stack your circles very, very high. That's going to help you remember this means extreme, very high, or a lot. Next meaning, make your circles again and look around the room. everyone also has circles. So TOO2 means also as well. Your and your is much easier because there's only two versions. If one doesn't make sense, then you already know you're going to use the second one. So your, Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, is a contraction of U and R. So your with apostrophe R-E shows that somebody is something or doing something. So when you have a sentence that is using your with apostrophe R-E, you're going to read it as you are. This is the most easiest way to know if you're using your apostrophe or your with no apostrophe, okay? So for example, with our sentence, you're the best teacher ever, if we say you are the best teacher ever, does that still make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. Over here, is your favorite color orange? If we say is you are favorite color orange, does that make sense? No. So the definition of your, Y-O-U-R, no apostrophe, it's a possessive adjective that expresses ownership, that it belongs to you, okay? So examples, this is your family, and I love your shirt. It belongs to you, it's yours. So what I want to do, I want you guys to partner up, so I think it'll be easier if we work with the person across from us, okay? We're going to be playing against them. Directions for this. Each word will be given its own color. Raise either your green, blue, or red card according to which word best fits the sentence, making it grammatically correct. The goal is to get more questions correct than your partner. As I'm passing these out, right now, you guys decide who's going to be player one, who's going to be player two. There's a line where you guys can write your name. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are done. This one is not on your paper because this is an example. We're going to do a practice round, okay? Do you remember our hand tricks that we learned for 2, 2, 2, correct?
Yes.
So we're going to be using those to help us answer this question. Your cards should be down. They should be green, blue, and red right in front of you. Everyone have that? The sentence is going to appear on the board with our options. I'm going to read the sentence out loud. So, I have blank cats at home. So obviously we're going to use one of the two. We're going to figure out what two it is. So you're going to talk to yourself and use the hand trick to think about the answer. I'm going to count down to 3. And on count of 3, you're going to raise your paper and show your partner the answer you choose, okay? If you get it correct, you see the boxes on the side, you're going to give yourself an X. If you don't get it right, then we're going to discuss the answer, but you don't get an X, okay? We're going to have 8 rounds, okay? Okay, so let's do this example one together. I have blank cats at home. So think to yourself, which one would you use? Are you going to use T-O, T-W-O, or T-O-O? 1, 2, 3. Good job, everyone got it right. Blue. Why is it blue? Do we know why? Yes? A noun, exactly. So what is our noun in this sentence so we know to use T-W-O? Yep. Cat, yes, cats are a noun in this sentence. Good job. So at the bottom of your paper, it says who won. So you're going to either circle player 1, 2, or tie if it ended in a tie. Now, after we reviewed a little bit, give me thumbs up, down, or to the side. How do you feel using these homophones? So, I have a quiz for you guys. Yay! Quiz! Okay, so on the quiz, it has exactly what we talked about. We talked about the definition. So I'm going to pass this out. Once I start passing these out, I don't want no talking. You're going to take this by yourself. If you do need help, you can call and ask me. Make sure everyone has a pencil and put your name at the top of your paper. You're welcome. Like if you need to read you something, and you need a little help. Yes, give me a thumbs up. Everyone's ready? Okay, last thing, we're going to review our quiz. Raise your hand if you got more than half correct. Okay, that's good. We're going to see if we met our objectives with this lesson. So first, I can identify homophones. So we all know what homophones are?
Yes.
I can use the correct homophone in my writing. So basically, we already did that when we did our game and we did the quiz. When you guys graded it, right? You used the right homophone. Next, I can define each pair of confused words and provide examples. Okay, so you guys showed that you can define each pair of confusing words and you guys provide examples. So that we have that objective marked off. Next, I can use context clues to help determine which word to use. You guys looked for nouns, you looked for verbs, you looked for places. So do you think we met that objective?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it. You know homophones.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you so much for letting me come in.